Hey everyone, welcome to the 12th episode of Portfolio Update. It has been a busy month. My work has gotten quite crazy and finally I'm making some good money to put back in the market. And because of that, the frequency of the videos have gone down a little. So sorry for that. I hope all of you doing well and staying inside and safe. Apparently, second wave of virus has finally erupted in India. At least it looks like so for now. And we can totally see that in the number of rising cases, which is in return putting market under stress. And we can see the sell-off happening across all sectors. Now with this second wave, investors are worried about the economic recovery and maybe the new lockdown that can come in anytime. Especially when recently we saw the highest single day tally of new infections and deaths this year. So sab log responsible raho or safe raho inside the home. As you can see in this graph on 8th February, the daily cases were at 9,110. But after this, you can see how the graph is rising. And now we are at 53,476 daily cases in India. At the worldwide level also, the low level of 3.5 lakh cases on 21st Feb has seen the rise and now it's nearing 5.5 lakh level. This is surely going up, guys. Now this is of course bringing the stress of lockdown back and small businesses are going to really crumble down if that happens now. There are few towns and cities in India which have already gone down in lockdown in India, and it's looking like Mumbai is also about to go down with it. So apart from the worries of lockdown and pandemic, I'm really hoping I will get better chance of investing my money in near future. Every panic is an opportunity and this time we are well experienced and the vaccination is also going on, which will eventually catch up on the spreading second wave. So market has been going down since last couple of days and especially the finance companies are seeing the meltdown. In my own portfolio, if you see, I have lost good amount of money. If you see Asian Granito, which was like 70-80% up some weeks back, is now struggling to hold level even at 155 level. Same you can see for most of these companies. My portfolio has gone down from around 23 lakhs to now at just below 21 lakhs, even though I have done huge buying in this market fall recently. So from the last portfolio update, I have put in around 2,56,000 rupees in the stocks. Of course, a large chunk of that money went into Edelweiss, as I've already told you guys before. I love this finance company which has multiple businesses within itself, especially the wealth management and asset reconstruction business. I totally love these both businesses as it is a fast growing business in India and can scale up to 20% a year, which is amazing for investors. Recently, they have finalized their deal with big investment company PAG and sold off around 61% of their wealth business to them. They have been working on this deal from last 2 years and this will give the wealth management a great boost because PAG is one of the biggest and experienced company out there when it comes to wealth management. Some of the people are thinking that Edelweiss sold off the wealth business and now with little stake of some 39 to 40%, they won't be running it and it will be a huge change for the company. This, by the way, is all false. The company will be managed the same way and most probably it will be demerged from parent company Edelweiss Financial Services soon and get listed in the stock market separately, which will give investors a good chance of getting more value out of the share. So management same hai, company same hai, is just PAG bought the majority stake. That's all. If you see the data, you will realize that India has very low level of people's money managed by professionals, like with these wealth management services. हम लोग stock market में invest ही कम करते हैं. So they are not taking these services where they can really get good advice and can grow their capital. We still lack finance awareness and invest most of our money in gold and land still. So it's obvious we are far behind than countries like US and Germany, which have like 30, 40, 50% of the people managing their money through the professionals and putting their money in the equities market and all. And even China, if you see, they are also doing much better than us. But the great thing is that we are moving towards that point where the youth of our nation are understanding the importance of finance education and moving towards mutual funds and trusting the wealth managers with their money. So this grand move that India is going to make in next decade will see Edelweiss Wealth Management also getting a huge pie of the growth and being the third largest player in India. I can see how they can be dominating over their peers in coming times. My whole concept of investing in Edelweiss is based on pack of businesses they have and I feel it's undervalued because of being under one parent company. And Rashesh Shah, the founder of the company, has also stated in some of his interviews that slowly they are going to move these businesses out of the parent company to realize the right potential and the price for these independent businesses. Right now, the businesses are like in Edelweiss are the wealth management, where they are the third biggest player in India, then the asset reconstruction business, where they are the topmost company in India, then the brokerage house, and least I like is the insurance business for now. So overall, I'm very optimistic about its future. Recently, there has been some issue that came out in Edelweiss regarding the siphoning off of money, and it's on a very early stage to really think of something, but yeah, it's there. The complaint has been done by one of the partners of asset reconstruction business, and they had issues earlier also regarding the allotment of new shares and all. So let's see how it goes. I'm still optimistic until the charges are proven. In big businesses, these things happen from time to time. In another company of my portfolio, Asian Granito, also the same thing happened earlier when even the founder went to lock up because of some issue. But then nothing came out of it and the case was dismissed. So it's very normal and I'm not worried much about it. So what is my future plan with Edelweiss? Well, I want to keep putting more money into it and make investment up to 4 to 4.5 lakh rupees into it. I'm 3.37 lakhs into it already and more will come with every time the price will go below 70 rupees. This will surely be my second biggest company in portfolio for future. If you guys are still here, then you must be liking my videos, right? Please let me know in the comments below what things you want to see more and what you are liking already in the video. And most importantly, smash the like button because this is like oxygen to my channel. Without it, the My Money Universe channel won't be surviving for too long. I hope you guys will help me out here. So thank you very much. Smash it badly. Alright, so the second company where I put 67,000 rupees from last portfolio update is Asian Granito. They have seen some huge fall in their share price from around 225 to now at around 150 rupees level. And it has been constantly falling down every day. So recently, as soon as it started going down under my previous buying average of 168 rupees, I started nibbling on this share too a little every day. I'm buying 7 to 8,000 rupees worth of share every day for now and may continue doing so until I reach 2.5 lakhs of invested amount. So why are the shares falling? Well, apart from the global sell-off that we happen to see recently because of second wave and the US bond yields going down and all those things, Asian Granito has recently turned their warrants into shares at lower price and it has led to share price correction. So what are the warrants, you ask? Well, equity warrants are instruments that gives the holder of the instrument the right to buy a particular stock at a predetermined price within a limited time frame. For that, the buyer has to pay upfront amount of 25% of the share before and the rest will be paid at the time of exercising the warrants. Meaning, अगर तुम्हारे पास वारंट है तो जब भी तुम्हारा डिसीजन होगा उन वारंट के थ्रू तुमको शेयर मिल जाएंगे एट चीपर प्राइस. ये मेनली प्रमोटर्स और बिग इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए होता है एंड नॉट फॉर द जनरल पब्लिक लाइक अस. So the same thing happened here in Asian Granito too, where one of the promoters, Kamlesh Patel, exercised those warrants and got the shares at price of 170 rupees. And whenever something like this happens or the fresh issue of equity happens at lower price, then the stock price usually goes down because public feel यार ये क्या नौटंकी है, हमारा प्राइस इतना हाई क्यों है बायर के प्राइस से. And Asian Granito is also going through the same thing, but it is good for me. I'm buying more and more and averaging my cost. Business is good, and with India's growth story in coming decades, with the huge infrastructure needed to be done, Asian Granito for me is rightly placed at the inflection point and is destined to do well for me in the future. So I'm happy. So for now, these are the two stocks I've been buying constantly and will keep doing so in the future also. Another stock that I'm waiting for fall a little more is Suntech Reality. It's currently at 290 level and hopefully with more COVID cases coming in, the price of the real estate companies will fall down and I will get to deploy more money into this company. मेरा इंटरेस्ट लैंड खरीदने में या घर खरीदने में वैसा ही नहीं है, तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा है अगर मैं रियल एस्टेट कंपनीज में इन्वेस्ट कर सकूं, स्पेशली मुंबई बेस्ड रियल एस्टेट कंपनीज. एज आई टोल्ड यू गाइज अर्लियर ऑल्सो, आई लव ओनली मुंबई रिलेटेड रियल एस्टेट कंपनीज बिकॉज यहाँ पर प्राइजेस क्रेजी हैं, जगह बहुत कम है और लोग बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. As I said before, I'm planning to put around 2 to 3 lakh rupees in this company, but I'm dying to get the good price. I hate buying the company at higher price than what I think is right. Right now, I would love to start buying this share at 250 rupees level. Though in last portfolio update, I bought a little more at 310 level also. So waiting for the stock to do some movement in my favor. Like how it has gone in Adani's favor this year. He and his companies have done amazing work this year. From partnering with biggest foreign players to getting into new age businesses like data centers and all, and even became the biggest airport private player in India. And overall his wealth grew more than the likes of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Amazing, isn't it? Overall, all his company's stocks except one have rallied at least 50% this year. Wow. From 16.2 billion net worth, he is now worth $50 billion. He is rapidly expanding his businesses, adding ports, airports, data centers, and coal mines in India and abroad. He is the man on mission for this year for sure. It's really motivational how these people like Adani, Ambani, and many others, even from the startups right now, have made their story by themselves, and hopefully it will motivate us to do better and achieve more in life. At least for me. This year is starting from whenever the next wave of pandemic will come down, I want to at least increase 50% of my revenue from my businesses. I have suffered a lot due to pandemic, and hopefully I would be able to recover and have more surplus money to invest in the stock market. That brings us to the current cash in hand. Money. As I've mentioned before, I try to run my personal finances as if I'm a company. It does not just make me more responsible about my expenses, but also helps me in understanding where I can be better in saving money and optimizing it 100%. So this month has been quite good and I made great money. The revenue kind of doubled this month and hence I got to invest more also. Now I'm planning to diversify my total investment in coming future, maybe in next 2 to 3 years. My expenses have been normal this month apart from some extra cash that I put back in another business to get more out of it. So cash in hand, 12% of total net worth. So what am I learning about right now? Because this whole process of investment and growing your money and all those things is about knowledge. So it's a new asset class that I've been searching and learning more about from some time. It is called managed agriculture land. In this you own the land and crop, but it is managed professionally by the company. Like how it works in the case of REITs. I'm still in a very nascent stage of it, so can't say whether it's a good class or no from my point of view. But I will surely diversify my portfolio away from stock portfolio only if I find something that is giving amazing returns. Because right now my whole concentration is about growing my pile of money and not to diversify just for the sake of diversifying. In your 20s and 30s, you should go aggressive about building your wealth and not go towards lame investment of debt funds and fixed deposits. Right now most of my money is in mutual funds, then around 21 lakhs in this portfolio as you can see, around 10 to 12 lakhs in cryptocurrencies that I showed you guys, and some odd 10 to 12 lakhs in other alternate investments. Now my next plan is to understand the agriculture asset class more, have some physical visits and meet some more people who have gone through this investment and understand it more. Like in 2013-2014, my new learning was cryptocurrencies and investing in it. This year, managed agriculture land is my thing. Hopefully I will find something exciting to tell you guys in the future. Do you guys know anything about it or have some alternate investments of some other kind that you can tell me about? Let me know in the comments below and let's explore something new and exciting. Smash the like button so my channel can have more visibility and you guys get to be the part of my finance independence journey. See you next time, my money universe.